A string of car break-ins at the Westfield Mall in Palm Desert is making employees there uneasy. Dale Gomez of La Quinta wrote us about it. She says, my husband works at the Westfield Mall. We have our car stereo stolen out of our car twice within the past 2 months. There have also been at least 2 other break-ins in the same area within the last 2 months. Nothing appears to be happening in that area. No added cameras, no added patrols. Can you look into this? Well, as a matter of fact, Dale, we can. You ask, we investigate. Our Angela Monroe is live near the mall with that story. Angela, good evening.
Gino, I'm standing in front of the Westfield Palm Desert, and the parking lot directly behind me is where the employee at the mall tells me that his car was burglarized twice. Dale Gomez also says that at least up to 4 employees at that mall had the same things happen to their vehicle. Jerry is out 2 stereos after a burglar broke into his car twice in broad daylight. The burglar even cut out parts of the fabric. Jerry thinks they must have cut themselves breaking the window and bled on the seats.
In April of this year, my car was broken into while I was working at the mall. They stole my car stereo, broke in my window.
And then 2 weeks ago, Jerry returned to his car again to once again find the window broken out and the stereo ripped out. The repairs still haven't been made yet.
When you come to work, you expect to have your personal effects and your property safe, but to have my car broken into twice within a couple months, I was not happy.
But the director of marketing for the Westfield Mall says car break-ins are actually low, especially compared to other desert shopping centers.
Having said that, we are looking at to see if there's any patterns with anything that's happened, say, at other shopping centers in the area, to see if that's maybe 1 individual or just 2 individuals. So that's something that the police, who's fantastic and we work with all the time, is looking at.
Jerry says employees park at the far end of the mall to leave space for customers.
Maybe this guy is targeting those areas because he knows that people park there and they're gone for hours at a time. And if there's no security presence, then it's free game for them.
But the mall tells me they already have a large security team that works 24/7 and surveillance cameras. She says there are also other ways to protect your belongings.
One thing that we always recommend is to not keep belongings that are of extreme value that are in view in your car. I'd recommend that no matter where you park, anywhere. So those are things like laptops. If you have a stereo system that can pop out, do so.
Meanwhile, Jerry knows what he'd like to see.
I'd like Westfield and the local police department work together, try to catch this guy.
The Westfield marketing director tells me they're constantly working on trying to make sure that both employees and, of course, the customers are safe, and they look at every year whether or not to add more surveillance cameras. Live in Palm Desert, I'm Angela Monroe. Back to you, Gino.